Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A.
Herbert's pass.
A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Check, 55 to Mike. Watch the slap.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Chargers 14, Bills 3.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Bring it. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. I'm coming. Check 26. Middle. 3, alert 3. Alert. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. I'm going to come back to you.
Now on 2nd and 16. Allen, he'll rifle this one deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day. Mike 55. Cowboy 80. Check 99. Alert.
To throw again. Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down. Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
At the 26-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going to run you over. Mike,
so the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, O. Here we go, O. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Now watch one. Watch one.
From the gun, it's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Middle. 36. Hyundai. 3, check 3.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Jennings. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Rush in, rush in, rush in. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 17.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Hey, it's our house. Mike, check 33. 33. All day, dog. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike smash. Check smash. Mike, check 33. 18 rattling. 18 rattling. Coming. Hey, check Mike 33.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Allen's first catch. Good for a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
No.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
The running back.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
24 is the mic. Here we go.
From the gun, Allen looking deep for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Watch right. 52. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Alert three. Check. Crunch.
On third and long, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
This is fielded at the 27. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 35.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check right.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Army. 58's Mike.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Allen now on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing is Allen on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
It's a pickup of
in the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
58 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
58 to Mike. Here we go. 58 to Mike, 58. Go street. All day, baby, all day, baby, all day. Trap 60. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way down, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They'll try their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Check 4. Check safety, check safety.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
4 down, check. 4 down, 4 down. Check it out. Alert, alert, alert. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, we got 4. 4 down. Kill.
Operating from the gun. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Kenneth Murray able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Quit talking about it and bring it. Check. R52. Check hot route. Hot. Slam. Mike, what's that?
From the gun, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, About 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Get ready. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Target.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Justin Herbert sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. 58, right over there. Curve 19. Curve 19. Hurt. Watch the run. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 to the Mike. We want this.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Allen's pass intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. You ain't got nothing. Street.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo.
With the score,
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. They're Buckeyes trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 58 is Mike. 58. 58 is Mike.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Milano in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Man up, D. Hey, 58 is a Mike.
They snap it to Herbert. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Herbert's
Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10.
Show an 8. Show an 8. On 52. Right there.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the pressure gets to him again. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Okay, double up. Check. Boys, 58 is Mike.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. Hey, 58 is a Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown,
Complete
L.A.
to number 3.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Bills 3. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Second and 9.
Again, they run with Edmonds. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Brought down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis. And now here is another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Intercepted by the
utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, big smash. We own them. We own them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to go up top again. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Number 2.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 43 yards.
Chargers.
58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, LA!
Complete to number 2.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Stephon Diggs.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen, and it is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Mustang 19. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
From the contest.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hey, 58 is the mic. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. I'm coming. 58, boys. 58. 58's mic. Watch the slant. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 58's the mic. 58. 58. Rig alert. Rig alert. Who that?
Herbert off of play action. That is caught at the 7. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Bills 3.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. Hey, 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 hey.
Allen throwing on 3rd and long. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete.
Allen,
well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And my goodness, another interception.
Allen's
picked off near the 42.
By the Chargers.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
On the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Mike, check 33. 33. Check smash. Check smash. Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Set the tone, defense.
Play action. It's Herbert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Number 2.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Mike 50. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Mike 55. Mike 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55. I'm coming.
Herbert back to the air. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's got daylight. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Chargers 49.
A big offensive
Bills
explosion
3.
helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another road test next week.